All right, so hey, how you doing? What's going on? I'm just going to show you how to do this flat wash exercise. It's very simple. And as far as making a flat wash, that's all I really want you to know how to do is to paint a wash of color into a shape and control the brush, and to do it in a way that makes your wash of color consistent and flat. It's called a flat wash. You're going to use what's called the puddle technique. To do that, you're going to need some sort of a brush. You're going to need some sort of paper, something to write on the paper with. You're going to need a little bit of water, okay? And you're going to need something that we're going to consider paint, okay? This is terribly dirty, but I'm going to use it anyway, okay? You're going to need something to mix the paint in, okay? So I'm going to tilt my, my camera down and show you how to go about doing this, all right? So, here's my paper. Here's my paint well. I got my paint, my water over here. I'm going to put it over here so it's out of the way, and like that. So the first thing you're going to do is for your exercise is you're just going to create some shapes. Okay. Remember, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get you to learn how to control the brush and to do flat washes. So I'm going to get some water going in my paint. I'm going to use paint that's already there, and you're going to want to get quite a bit of water in there. Okay. It's called the puddle technique. I'm going to add a little more water to my paint so I get something that's pretty liquidy. And a watercolor's best friend is water. All right, so you're going to want to use water in order to do this, and you're going to fill up your paintbrush with watercolors, and you're going to do what's called the puddle technique. And so the puddle technique is very simple. You're going to start at the top of your shape, and your goal is to drag this puddle of water side to side, up and down. You see the puddle right here? Okay, you're going to drag that puddle, and when the puddle starts to run out of your brush, you're going to go back and get some more paint, and you're going to drag that puddle side to side and up and down. When you run out of paint, you can tell because you start to see brush strokes. You're going to go back and you're going to get some more, and you're going to drag it side to side. Your goal is to control your paint, okay? You're trying to control the paint and make your wash a flat wash. You don't want there to be brush strokes. Like so. So, I'm going to try one more. And different color. I'm going to go with my favorite color, alizarin crimson. I just like this color. Same thing is happening here. Going to add some water to it so I have plenty of water. I've got a different shape on here. You're going to want to practice 5 different flat washes using whatever it is that you're going to use. Remember, as I talked about in class, you can use anything that has pigment. Cran raspberry juice will work. Gatorade will work. Anything that is transparent, that has pigment, you want to mix it with a little bit of water, and it'll work. Just in order for you to practice the technique, you obviously need to use a paintbrush. So find an old paintbrush, practice the puddle technique. Okay? And I'm trying to drag that puddle. You can see it right there. I'm trying to drag that puddle and keep within the lines. Steady hand within the lines. That's it. There's, obviously it's watercolors. There's some variation that's going to happen with watercolors because that's what watercolors is. One thing I want to caution you to not do is don't go back into it and try to do a second wash until after it's dry, because it'll take the paint off. Okay? That's it. That's watercolor puddle technique made easy. Word to your paintbrush. Yeah! Booyah!